Good morning and welcome back to The Morning Juice with your host, Juice Box. Today we got a very special guest, my boy Yoel Tejeda with the Washington Nationals. We met up in the Cape Cod. I'm going to bring him in. I'm going to bring him in for you here now. Yoel.
Am I talking now?
Yoel Tejeda, I appreciate you joining me today on this fine Thursday. It's wonderful. I heard you're flying out today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Flying
You
out
go.
in a couple hours to Bahamas.
You gonna go on vacation a little bit?
Yeah, a little vacation with the family. I mean, I start up in a couple weeks, so I got to
Ain't
take
gonna lie.
advantage of that time now.
Yeah, for real. You're not gonna get much time. You're gonna have a little 9-month stint.
Yeah.
You're in the Washington Nationals organization, which is wonderful. Congratulations to that. You just got drafted this past year, correct?
Yeah.
Out of Florida State.
Out of Florida State.
Played in the Cape Cod League again this year. We met in 2023 up there, but then you played again this year.
Yeah. Played my first 2 years of college. I was up at the Cape. So
At the Cape Cod League up
Cape
in
Cod League.
Massachusetts, hanging out with your boy Juice Box for a little bit. I got there late, so I only had about 2 or 3 weeks together, but it was fun. Last place team in the Cape Cod didn't make the playoffs. There was 10 teams in total. 8 teams made the playoffs, and we were not in playoffs. So
yeah,
take
that
what
was
you
a
want
bad
from
year.
the actuals and assume what you want. But Yoel is up to 97 as of recent. We discussed that in one of our previous calls. He said he didn't mean to, and I about had a fit. So it's okay, but let's get right into kind of the podcast vibe. We discuss who you are. Where did you go to high school? Are you from Florida?
Yeah, I was born in Miami, but me and my parents moved up, my parents moved up when I was like 12 years old up to Broward, up in Boca. I don't know if you know where that is, but
What state is that? Is that Florida still?
yeah, it's like right near West Palm.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm a little South Florida boy, so.
Yeah.
But I went to high school in North Broward Prep. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting school.
Pretty interesting school.
Yeah.
Let you get out your wild card side or what?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Wonderful. Yeah. Got the access to maturity at a young age. We'll see what happens from there, I guess. But you went to Florida out of high school, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And how many years did you play there?
I was there only my freshman year, and then I was only 1 year at FSU too.
Okay, so you only 2 years in college?
Yep.
So are you 21 yet?
Yeah, I turned 21 in the summer. The thing is that I was sophomore eligible because I was like it was like the rule was like 45 days before and after the draft day, so I fell right on the draft day.
Gotcha. So you got drafted. What did you get? You didn't get signed. You got drafted in what round?
14th,
right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's wonderful. Where'd you get assigned? Like right after that, did you go somewhere, or did you kind of wait a little bit before you went?
I waited a little bit because there was like a whole like behind the scenes stuff going on, but they sent me up there to DC, which was pretty cool to be honest.
At like to the park?
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Yeah. How long were you out there for?
Like 3 days, 4 days.
Did you do a bullpen at all?
Nah, it was just all the physical stuff. Go meet the doctors. Make sure you're not lying about no arm stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tight. What kind of arm exercise? They put you through some arm exercises?
No, it's just like all the MRIs and stuff, and like talk to a doctor.
Oh, okay. Oh, they got that John on site, huh?
Yeah.
Man, well, I appreciate you tuning in with me, bro. I really appreciate you getting your time. You're about to fly out, go on vacation for a little bit longer, enjoy a little vacation before the season. But it's about your off season. What have you kind of done during this off season? Anything different that you did during school? You know, school has that quicker time, right?
Yeah.
It's like fall to spring. Is there anything you did specifically in off season this season that you really enjoyed?
Honestly, it's been a lot different. I'm not gonna lie. You know, like in school, you're always playing summer ball, fall ball. Like you're always playing. And when I finished summer ball, which I was up at the Cape again, only until draft, they told me like shut down for a month. Like don't even touch a baseball, which is like I've never done that since I was like 13 years old. But so they did that, and then they started they sent me a whole program, like a off season plan. And then obviously, you know, you start building up. Mainly, it was mostly like working out. You know, like they just want you to like work out, make sure you're in physical shape to throw 100 innings. It's about to be 130 games, which is also a lot more than usual. So that
Right.
was the main thing, just like the physical part, and then everything else is pretty the same. You know, your build up, your long toss, your bullpens. And I mean, I just started throwing my bullpens, I'd say what, like 2 weeks ago, and then I have like a month left. So
Gotcha. So when do you report out?
February 21st.
21st. So yeah, about a whole month you still got. How
Yeah.
many pens you want to try to get in before you leave?
It's they tell us to do two a week, so
2 a
probably like
week.
6, maybe 8. It
Gotcha. Are you
depends.
doing like a little light one and then a heavy one? And are
Yeah,
you like
yeah,
planning to be a starter right now?
yeah.
Okay. So like what's your like load? Can you go are you doing progressive load? Are you doing like 40 to 45, 50, 55, or
With what? With like,
pitches and percentage of intent?
yeah. Honestly, like right now, since we're still kind of like early in like the like 30 bullpen range, like pitch for pitches, I'm not really like. I mean, it's all pretty much like 80% up until like the last two. I try to make sure I like put something on it
You,
just to
you still
like,
got it.
yeah, just trying to kind of like get your body still going. And as like the weeks go on, like next week it'll be 40, and then for both of them, and then it'll be 50 for the last week. So obviously, like I'm not gonna be throwing 100% 50 pitches in a
Right.
row, but
Gotcha.
like I'll be increasing like from 2 to 5 to 10, like stuff like that. Because even when I
Time.
get there, it's like I have two more bullpens when I get in there,
Yeah.
and
Before you
then
even see batters or what?
yeah, yeah. Before I see batters, I have two bullpens, and then it's like straight into game. It's not even like a live. They don't
Oh,
do
really?
anything. Yeah,
That's far for real though. So
yeah.
have you had any professional experience yet?
No. Well, like in the sum when we got drafted, they had us there for like a month, but we only threw like 2 innings, and it was just like pretty much like within each other, honestly.
Mm.
Yeah.
In like your draft class?
My draft class, and then like all the other like Dominicans that are in there,
Okay.
yeah, that have been there from like rookie ball and stuff.
Gotcha. They got
Pretty
signed and
cool
all that.
though. They feed you morning, lunch, dinner. It's pretty good food, man.
I need that.
Yeah,
I need that bad.
it's
I
pretty
stay
fire.
hungry. I stay hungry. So we kind of got into the throwing. That's kind of the main point that everybody wants to hear. But I think the more educational purposes is what I'm going for. Do you do mobility? Do you do explosive work? You know, you're a tall guy, about 6'7", 6'8", maybe
Yep.
6'9".
Six eight, six
What's your
eight,
dimension? 6'8" what?
6'8".
How much you weigh?
Oh, 220.
220. So
Yeah.
6'8", 220. Pretty tall, not a big guy like me. I weigh more than you. I'm about 225, 230. I'm a big
Yeah.
guy. About 6 foot 6'1". You know, running back, fullback, Jerome Bettis. But that's for a different day. But yeah, so your training is probably going to be a lot more different than mine. You're probably already pretty flexible, probably already trying to use more of your length rather than trying to move quicker. Or maybe you are. What's kind of your intent
So my
behind it?
thing, honestly, obviously I'm not like that big. I'm not like a big dude like you or like others that are probably my height that are like
But you
six
have
eight,
them.
250, 260.
Mm.
But but honestly, what works for me is that I've always been very like I'm very like elastic. Like I'm very flexible, like all that stuff.
Mhm.
So I always try to do like my mobility after I work out. Like I try to make sure I don't lose that. That's probably the main thing I try to keep. And I'd say that And then I'd say that all the explosive stuff, like I don't really do too much, but I need to do a little bit just so I don't get slow. Because if I get slow, I will not throw hard. I won't feel like my body's in sync, and that's something that's hard. Obviously, me as I'm a tall person, so
Right. Yeah, you don't want to be slow. You want to still be moving quick at your
yeah,
height and stuff like that.
yeah,
You don't want to be sitting here being
yeah,
like a big giant non can't move type guy.
yeah, yeah. No, if I couldn't move, that wouldn't work.
Yeah. Um so do you do med balls? Do you do like reverse lunges, barbell squat, bench press? So like do you have different types? So like run me through like Monday through Friday what you do. Do you have off days on the weekends?
Yeah. So I started working out at Cressy this summer. I don't know if you know where
Okay.
that is.
Cressy Performance in
Yeah,
Florida.
yeah. So
Hey,
they
my
do a
editor is
really.
actually going to know. My editor is going to know that he went there catcher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire. But so because I used to go to like this guy back home that I've been to since I was like 12, but he's just more of like a like getting stronger. Like I didn't really need that. And then Cressy, like they're really good like for pitchers, they're really good for us because they do like the first hour is like a whole warm up of like all these like stretches, like weird breathing stuff. Like dude, it works. And So like they'll do that, and then you'll do med ball, and then a whole bunch of like mobility, flexibility stuff for the first whole hour, and then the second hour they'll do like all the split squats, all the deadlifts, like whatever it is that they run on the program. But normally I'll do Monday. Right now I'm only going Monday, Wednesday, Friday because I'm throwing bullpens twice a week, and then Saturday I either rest or I do something at home.
Okay.
But I used to go
Sundays.
5 days a week, and it's just like upper lower, on and off.
Okay. Is Sundays an off day too?
Sunday's an off day, yeah, for sure.
Okay. So Saturday and Sunday we ain't doing nothing big chilling.
Yeah,
And I think that's huge, man, because during the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, what you're saying, you're doing the hour long flexibility. Like,
yeah.
honestly, that's probably about triple the. I do about, I stretch probably about 2 or 3 times a day, try about get like 15, 20 minutes. So you're
Hmm.
doing it all in one session. I feel like the equivalent of that of like lifting weights, people that lift weights real hard, they take about like two,
Hmm.
3 hours to lift. But the stress and attention that you put on your body from stretching, trying to get into these very flexible, because you're not
Hmm.
just like stretching. Like you're having someone like push
Yeah.
your arm farther
Yep.
back than they were. You're trying to do abductor exercises farther than you ever have. And I
Exactly.
feel like that's more stress on your body than maybe lifting weights sometimes. And it is probably more beneficial for a pitcher in the long
It
run.
is. It is. And then you always
Um,
have your days where you're like, man, I can get down there today, but then some days you're just like, nah,
my knees hurt.
yeah, I'm not
My
getting
back
down there.
hurt. Ain't no way. Yeah, I just had that morning this morning, and I had to stretch before I came in, and I was like, dog, I'm so glad I did because my lower back usually hurts, but it
Same,
doesn't right now, so it was
same.
cool.
I went through like a whole little week where I think I was deadlifting wrong. Apparently, I was like looking up instead of down.
Mm.
My back was, yeah.
You were
Now
looking
I go
up,
now I go every day. The first thing I do is get that foam roller, put it in my back, and crack it all
really?
before I even start my day.
I like doing. I might be able to do it over here. I like doing this one. It'd be like right here.
And then you do
And
that one, yeah, that one, yeah, I like that one.
oh my
That one's
god,
good.
it hop in my back.
That yeah,
Hop.
that was good. I was told to get like on my back and like grab your knees and like wiggle them around like that. Yeah, it works too
on your,
apparently.
on your back
Yeah, on your back.
and do what?
It's a little sus, but grab your knees and like rotate them. Like you have to like be able to like in a circle.
Oh, the pelvic bowl.
Yeah,
Oh, this is this right here. That's the pelvic bowl.
yeah.
That's Dwight Schrute in the office. So now I kind of want to discuss your pitch repertoire. You're kind of a four seam, and you had a pretty good slider when I saw you. Changeup was pretty good. I want you kind of rate all your pitches and what you feel about them, and maybe what you've added and stuff like that.
Honestly, I don't even have any of those pitches anymore since I saw you. To be honest.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, during season, I kind of dropped my slot from a like high 3/4 to a low 3/4. So I'm
Oh
like
wow.
I'm 6'8", and I release it from 5'4", 5'5".
Uh-uh.
Yeah, so I'm pretty low.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's like the best thing I ever did. Like I can throw because now there's like the whole analytical part of like pitch movement, VAA, all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. All that.
And because my main problem was I threw hard, but my fastball wouldn't get as many whiffs.
Yeah.
And now, like, all I do is like drop your arm slot, and then it creates like this whole angle for the heater, which is harder to hit. Now I have a sweeper that moves like 15 to 20 average. I still have the splitter, and then I added a sinker that moves also like 20 the other way. So it's like I don't know. I'm just every pitch I got, I'm throwing it in there, and it's moving somewhere. I just throw it down the middle.
Do you happen to have any video?
Uh,
You want to hear some crazy numbers from me?
what?
My curveball has been up to 3,300 RPMs at 77 and was dropping negative 23 plus 1 to 2.
Dude, what? That's unreal.
Unreal. It's
That's
going
elite.
backwards.
And the only reason I know that's elite is because we had this like little lefty on our team last year that was spinning like not even that high, like 29, but it dropped like 20. It was absurd.
Yeah.
It was
Hmm.
stupid.
My John going backwards.
That's unreal.
John's nasty word. No cap.
I think this is I don't know what this one was. Might have been a changeup.
This is the first one. No, you just called it, I think. Oh, you didn't even call That's what is this slider?
No, it's a splitter trying to land it for a strike.
All right, we'll get a
Because
different one.
that's one of the toughest things to do with that pitch. Because I can throw it for a strikeout, but strike is I don't know why I can't throw it for a strike. The next one's a heater and then a splitter back to back. Working on that splitter, man. I've been getting that Kevin Gosman grip.
No, you haven't. First pen, 80%. It's 92-1. Ah,
But now it's like that whole angle with my heater because I dropped the slot. So now like the ball, like if you look at it good, like you can see that it like low key goes up. And it's not even because of IVB, it's just because of my arm angle.
yeah, because like, oh my goodness, yeah, I see that.
It's like eye perception or whatever it's called.
You do such a good job of holding that hinge at first, and you literally just hold that hinge the whole time, hold, and it just comes off that bag rubber, huh?
Yeah. That's the main thing that honestly helped me throw hard is being able to hold that hinge and like back foot wise, just be able to like to think like I'm literally or like if my back knee is pointing at the second baseman.
Right. And now, obviously, it's not gonna be perfect, but the numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
And everybody be like, bro, he's leaking forward. Dog, like,
No.
shut up. Everybody moves differently. So, like, what are you doing with, like, what is this? Is this your coil on the downslope?
Yeah, on the downslope, that's just me like at that peak leg lift, I'm already drifting, which if you saw from the side, like I'm like falling down already. Like I'm about to fall. And then all I do is just on the way down, I hold it with my back leg and I stay back as much as I can, and then I just let it go as soon as I like feel like I've been holding it in long enough. Because at that point there, where I'm just rotating, I'm just doing hip shoulder separation. I'm trying to rip it at that point. Like right there, I'm just about to throw it as hard as I can over there, and pretty much like as long as my hips, because the main thing is like once you get into that coil and you hold it, for me it's just like how fast can I rotate my back hip into my front one,
Okay.
because then obviously your front leg locks out when you do that. Everything is just
Yeah.
cleaner.
Because you're trying to stay within yourself. I feel like
Yeah,
some kids I kind of teach with, they think it's like
yeah,
this movement right here. This is what they think it is. They think you're like jumping right here.
yeah, and it's not,
It's
and
not. You're
and that's the
just sitting,
problem.
and you're sitting on this coil. You see how it's like back, like you see
Yeah,
how like flexed this. Oh, I guess you can't see my finger pointing. I guess I can do it while holding this.
yeah. A
Flex.
lot of people think that they're just like that I'm jumping forward or that you need to jump forward, and it's I literally just think here how hard can I rotate that back hip into my front one. And then that's how you stay there instead of like all these people that are ripping it and they're falling down.
So when you get up, are you so you're max right here? Why do you bend your leg like this? Are you sitting the whole time you're lifting up your leg,
Honestly,
or
I haven't been a guy like I know a lot of guys like they straighten their leg out, but it's just
which
like
one?
like a lot of guys like all my teammates or a lot of guys that I look at, they think of like
Straight
on
one
their
leg
way
out.
up, they think of straightening their leg, like keeping it straight.
Up? Oh,
Like the back leg,
like being
like
stacked
keeping it
and like,
straight. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh-huh.
But I don't know
But
why
you're
for
but you're
me,
flexible.
I
You're
know.
flexible, so you're able to do stuff like that. But so that's why I'm asking, what is that feeling? Like because it's like for me, I want to I bet I could pull up mine too. I'll just go over yours right now. We'll go over mine in a second. What I'm seeing is like you're drifting, but it's more of like a you're like low and you're exploding like low, if that
Yeah,
makes sense. It's not so much of like a momentum. You're not even really trying to use momentum like that. I mean, you are to decline. You're trying to
right.
work the decline. But for me, my big self, for me, while I'm trying to hit velocity, I'm like trying to like use as much momentum on that decline.
Hmm.
Like, are you even trying to move fast or are you just lifting up your leg and sitting?
Um, I am trying to move fast. But like when I lift my leg, I just think about falling. Honestly, I think about falling forward. Like when I lift my leg, I do this little quick like shoulder look down into the ground first, just so I fall down, and then all I try to do after I fall is just
Okay, I see
be
that.
able like hold it. All
right
I try
there.
to do is just
Yeah,
hold it and like stay back instead of falling forward. If I fall forward, I'm done. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna fly open
yeah,
or whatever it may be.
yeah. Because you know what I've been doing on the mound is a lateral lunge. Just lifting up my leg as high as possible, and then acting like
Mhm.
I'm like holding like like
But
bro
like, are
that
you lunging into your back leg or into your front one?
I'm just doing it to my front to feel like the momentum, just to kind of feel just for base on momentum, like, and then obviously I'll do like this drill right here, where I'll just like be up here and I'll have like a slider, and I'll like have like a slider where I can just
That's good. That's a
like
really
I
good
love.
one.
And
Yeah,
then when I'm on the mound, I'll be right here and I'll just feel it just like that. And I'll just hold my weight and go back and forth for a second. So I kind of feel
yeah,
myself in that, like that landing. Like I'm just like trying to train the landing.
right.
And then when I do that, this back leg, like it looks stacked and nice. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. The only problem is
But
like be careful with that like lunging forward though, because you don't want your body to get used to like falling forward. Yeah.
yeah, right.
Like for example, with that drill that I was telling you with the back leg, let me see if I can show you. Literally, I would grab like the water ball here on my shoulders, and I would literally like let me put the camera down a
It's
little bit.
too tall.
Like look at like my knees. I would grab the water ball, and I would think of like literally like this. Like if I'm just trying to
Yeah,
do this,
yeah,
and so that way when I throw, like or when I'm striding, my knee is just going this way the whole time.
yeah. That's what I'm bet, dude. I'm glad you said that, bro. Cause I'm about to do the same thing.
Because a lot of people, like I even saw a video about it yesterday. Like I've already known this, but a lot of people, like Bauer was talking about, like he used to try to like jump forward, so he would lose all his power that he would get from loading back. Yeah, like that. And then from there, dude, all you got to do is just throw your back hip as hard as you can into the front one.
Like I'm trying to get like this now.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of have a good understanding of what mechanics are. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, if you're doing that, you do have a good understanding. Because a lot of kids that I see, even there where I train at, they're just like, I don't know, they're jumping forward, trying to throw as hard as they can. I'm like, man, it's pretty cool though, man. Pitching is it's pretty sick. Learning how to
Yeah,
pitch,
yeah, I love it.
or like learning all the science and the biomechanics stuff of it. I think it's pretty fire. Big juice.
You see, I'll show you the velo first.
Hey,
A little
all
indoor
right,
PR, a little indoor.
all
I've
right.
been up. I've been up here since freshman year. I've only hit 89 indoor. All right, so I'm trying to get all the way up. Right, I've added kind of a glove tap, low key. Kind of
Yeah, I be doing that sometimes for like momentum.
I need to get rid of it, low key.
Really?
But what I've been trying to do, yeah, I've been trying to like hold my front side as long as possible with the glove, because it's been like my biggest thing. Like I'll rip with my front side. But you see how the ball's staying back now, and then it's just like right when I land, it's there.
Damn, you're an over the top boy.
Oh yeah, that's why my curveball is. It's basically a
Yeah.
screwball. People have been telling me. Look, I'm holding that back knee back, just like what you're saying. But you see how
hmm
I'm not crazy flexible. So people all be automatically gonna be like, bruh, bruh. But for how I'm thinking and how, like, I don't need to get in position you are. I'm a shallow guy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I can't do a split. Like why would I try to do that? So you
hmm
see how I'm just holding that hinge, and then just like look at that rotation.
No,
Look at that
that's good,
rotation.
bro. That's good hip shoulder separation. Like you're, yeah. Look at that.
Like
The only thing I see is that I feel like you're leaking a little bit in the front leg too early.
mm-hmm.
You're opening up a little too early there.
Yeah, it's like it's pulling me off.
hmm
Watch this.
I used to be doing that. I don't even know what I did to fix that, but I don't know. Just like, oh, I mean, I know what I did to fix that, but you can't do that because you're over the top. I would
Yeah, I'm
just
over
think
the
of more like of this, like, like what you were saying earlier, where you like, where your hips are going forward and your body's still like back this way. That's kind of just what I thought. Or like think my front toe, try to keep it onto the mound as or point it to the second baseman as long as I can. But dude, but that looks good. I'm not gonna lie. The back leg is definitely the reason to help to get that indoor PR though.
yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
plyos from yesterday at like 60%. Look how fast I'm moving though. Okay. Today, this is what I did. I kind of added. You see how much farther my leg is back?
Back, yeah.
You see how like much coil I am?
Dude, that looks good. And then you're rotating. That looks good. The only that leg lift though is like for me it's brutal. I can't do that. Oh
I
my
know,
back
but you see
hurt.
how my hip stay. Look how my hip looks. It's never looked like this. Like remember on the last video, it was like a straight leg, then it flung out.
Mm-hmm.
Look how it looks. It gets that angle and then it slams
And then
down.
from there your hips just explode, which is
Like,
good. That's exactly what you need.
obviously I'm not like crazy separation and all that, but this is a 3.5 plyo.
The whole back leg, hip, and like the hinge part, I think it's really good. I think you're doing a really good job with that.
Look at that booty. Hey yo. But like, bro, thick. But like, look at my arm now. Like even the angle fixed. You're just saying how I was over the top, and then now look at this. I was really talking about the look at the front side on that one. Dog, what?
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
yeah. My biggest thing is having this like fall back. Like, everybody be
yeah,
throwing that
the
the
layback.
layback. Dude, I
Yeah.
cannot like I'm trying to do it and like
And it doesn't work. Have you tried like all those like weird exercises of
dude, I'm doing
get
all of them.
get a band with like the kettlebell and like bend it back
Told like tie a band around a
the
kettlebell and let
kettlebell
it
and
go.
like let it fall like yeah, you haven't tried
Okay.
those things, bro? Dude, I swear my Instagram reels are just like crazy stuff. There's this guy on Instagram that you should follow that's like medicine through movement.
I do I watch him. I do some of his stuff. I've been doing his
He's
back bridges.
yeah, he's pretty good.
Can
I
you
didn't know
do
he's from down here too, from where I live. I didn't know that.
really?
He was working out with Chapman like 10 minutes away from me the other day.
What?
Yeah. Chapman's another freak, bro. That guy.
Yeah, he's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Never seen a guy that big and that elastic. That's like that guy was blessed.
This is the hardest I've ever been throwing, the quickest I've ever been moving, most flexible I've ever been, and like these numbers I'm putting,
And
like
you have the numbers, bro. You have the curveball. Like that curveball
and I
is
got a
gonna
slider.
work.
I haven't even told you about the slider, bro.
What
Slider
are you
80
sweeping it,
83.
slurving it?
No, it's a bullet, bro.
Oh, a gyro.
Dude, it's -8, -3, bro. What is that?
Bro, why are you throwing two different curveballs?
I know. I am throwing two different curveballs, bro. Chill out. But one's like hard, and then one's not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude,
That's right.
I can't get that pitch. I can't get that hard slider. I'll throw
Nah.
one good and then the other one will pop out and it'll go to the top of the zone, and get banged. I can't.
I know, dude. I just do everything as hard as I can, like right down the middle, so then I can't ever hang it. Cause then, like,
Yeah.
if I miss, it's always like spiked.
Hmm.
And like, everybody always says that, and it's like, oh, like whatever. And I'm like, dog, it is not that like.
Yeah.
And for some people, it is that serious. And I think I do like miss that like people. It's harder for people to hit spots sometimes. Like it's easy to hang stuff. Like I just always look at it as like I'd rather throw it too hard than not.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather like throw it so hard in the dirt, and then bro, he still might swing at it, bro.
Hmm.
Like if it's hung, he has a chance of swinging it and hitting a home run, bro.
Yeah.
So like,
That's something I'm starting to get used to because I used to like low key like slow down a little bit on my slider or on my off speed pitches, and it was like I was throwing a sweeper at like 79. I'm like, what am I doing? Like I needed to be at 83, 84 if I wanted to be like good or a better pitch, and now I just rip it. I like literally I rip it. I just let like the movement do what it needs to do.
yeah, you're talking about you have a splitter, bro. That's nasty work. How do you be throwing that?
What do you mean how do I throw it like grip wise?
Like, what's your thought on it? You're just talking about how you can't throw the slider
My
because
thought on it is like because if you look at the way I throw it, like if you look at it, it should really be a change up because like obviously my arm is lower. So I have to like pronate, like I have to pronate hella. And but like since I'm like lower and I pronate and like the grip and everything that's like this, it's like weird, whatever. It's like it just comes out, like it just like pops out of my hand as soon as I
You throwing a
release.
Vulcan? You throwing a Vulcan
Nah,
split?
nah, a Vulcan's like this.
Yeah. What is that? What did
I
you just
can't spread
do?
that far. It's like this. It's like
You got three. Yeah, bro, you're weird.
it's
You know, I
like
throw my changeup like that. I wish I had a ball.
yeah, I don't have a baseball around here,
Got my
but yeah, I
protractor.
just throw it like that, and then I like try to rip it down the middle, and then it literally lands perfectly, like right like on top of the plate, like right at the limit of like where the ball skips from the ground. And bro, it was like I threw it for the first time like consistently because I felt comfortable like last week, and it was like -2 and 22. I don't know why it's moving like change up
Yeah.
wise so much.
Yeah.
It's going -2 also, so it's like I'll take that as it's pretty good.
Did you say -2 and 22?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know why you even think that's bad though.
Well, because
It's not like bad,
I don't
but
want it
like
to move that way that much. I don't want it to be like that
I
much of
thought
a change up.
zero was like the I thought zero was like the like one of the better splitters. Like you had that John negative two already,
Yeah, if you can throw it under 2, it's a splitter. Like it's a good splitter.
and you got it moving 22.
Sideways, yeah. I mean, I didn't even know that, but
I know, dude. So that's why I really like Trey. When I went to my first time for my mocap pen, they had a free mocap for professional pitchers. Cause you know I was in that draft league.
mhm.
So I applied and they're like, yeah, come in. And I only got up to like 87, but I was 90 in game like a few like a little bit ago. So my indoor like literally like week from 1 week to another, like start to start. And so that's why I always take my indoor PR. Like, bro, if I'm hitting 90 indoor, bro, I'm really about to
Yeah,
like
you're about to pop a 3 in a game.
literally, bro, like literally, like dog. So I threw the pen and they were like, okay. Like I threw a fastball, they're like, okay. And I threw a change, they're like, okay. And I was like, bro, change was my best pitch, bro. All right. So I like flicked the curveball in. They were like, what the? And I was like, what do you mean? It was like a perfect curveball, like right down the middle. He was like, throw that again. Can you throw that again? And I was like, it was my curveball. Yeah, I could throw it again. So I threw it and the catcher missed it, bro. Like missed it. And I was like, bro, not many people have like missed my curveball. This dude must just be like weird or something. And then he like adjusted the cameras. Y'all have the camera that's like right at y'all like arm,
Yeah,
like
yeah, at the release point.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah, yeah.
had to like make
Like where it
mine,
sees the hand and everything.
bro. They had to make mine like
Yeah, because you.
I throw from like 6'4", bro. Did you know that?
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a whole foot taller than me.
that's what they told me in the Cape. They're saying that's why like I'm so weird. Like I'll be out here, ooh, right over you. But
I
anyways, I threw that
mean,
pen.
those are the makings of a great curveball. I'll tell you that. And a
Okay,
splitter. I don't know why you don't throw a splitter. You can rip that from
I
up
got a
there.
good changeup. I gotta get some numbers, bro. I hate not being able to have numbers every time I throw because I'll have like a good day and I'm like, oh my god, like,
No.
dude. But anyways, I was throwing a curveball and they're like, dude, this is unbelievable, bro. We'll get someone else over here. And they got like a couple other coaches. I was throwing it. And they were like, bro,
They were all
why?
shocked.
They were like, why is it doing that? They're like, what? And I was like, well, I still got my slider. Like, you have a slider too? Let me see that. And it was bull. They're like, that's a slider? Like, what does that get up to? I was like, hardest ever, like 85. But like right now, gun in my head, probably like 83. They were like, dog, if we get back 85 with that, cause it like they were like in disbelief, and I was like, what y'all talking about? Like, I'm trying to,
Yeah.
and they were like, all right, bet. So they took me on, and I've been working with them for the past 4 months, and it's been great. But
No,
you know, like,
they're good.
I mean, bro, they're wonderful. Like I've made some adjustments. I like
Hmm.
they released my program. Now I don't get to talk to them a lot, and I have to like schedule a call. Like I would love to just kind of like I could text them through an
Like be
app.
able to talk to them comfortably, like whenever you want.
Yeah, and like I get that it's like, but like Trey commercialized, bro.
Yeah.
Like dog was like I had like a in person with him, and he was scared like going. He was like going through our messages, but he was scrolling for a break. Like they have their own app,
Uh
and they
huh.
probably have like just their athletes on their messages, bro. Right, he was scrolling through like his regular text messages, bro. Like it was like a lot. He was like, "Where you at?" And I'm like, dog,
I'm like,
no.
hell no. Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, bro,
I was gonna
y'all,
go there this or for this off season, but I was like, you know what, dude, I'm gonna just stay at home with my guy.
bro, they're going
I
to
mean,
gas
he
you
does
up.
all the same thing. The only difference is like he doesn't have like the track man with the eye, but like do I really need that at this point? Like I already see like how my pitches move. Like I don't really need it that much.
What do you
And then
have
I
there?
also knew that it was kind of like, like it is very like commercialized. So
Well, it's very commercialized. People like me, because I don't just flick 97 on my second pin. If you just went up there and you were like, yeah, I'm from the
yeah, but
National League,
like
they would be
I
like,
don't know.
dude, you come train in house for $50 a week, bro.
Nah, but it's just like I just don't like I don't know. I feel like they like try to teach everyone the same thing, and I don't
Bro, I
know
don't
if that
think so.
really.
I
You
don't
don't
think
think
so,
so?
bro. Because they had me on a hold, because me and my boy at my school, he had one, and we're kind of comparing the plans, and there was like two totally different things,
Really?
and same with like organizations. I've been realizing, because I have some pro guys that train with me, because I work at a facility, but it's more of like a travel ball s
Hmm.
facility. No, we have a rap soda. We just brought fact. So they had me on. They literally told me my only problem was arm path. Like they were
Hmm.
saying, like I'm on the right track with my legs, and I should just. They were telling me like, bro, you should keep doing what you're doing with the legs. Like I was like,
I
thanks,
mean, it looks
Tread.
good. It looks good.
I
I'm
was
not
like,
gonna
thanks,
lie.
Tread. Yeah, I was like, thanks, Tread. He was like, bro, as long as you get the arm timed up with it, bro, you're gonna be throwing like harder every single time you go out. And like I have been, bro. Like
So they
that
were
nigga.
just saying like they want you to like clean up your arm path a little bit.
Yeah, and then like they were
Hmm.
giving me my like specific drills. And so
Hmm.
the last time I had went on a Thursday to my boy's place in X2 to do pull downs. And I was like 90, I was 97, bro. I was like, whoo. And then
On
they gave
pull
me a
downs.
four. Yeah. Then they gave me a 4 ounce, and I was 101. I was like, two.
Damn.
Like, but then I had to pin that next Monday, which usually I'm on a 6-day schedule or a 7-day schedule. But I had to pin that next Monday. I went in there, bro. I was like 84, 85, touching the six, nowhere around the zone. Like, worst day I've ever had. And I went to tread for like the first time since that.
Hmm.
And I was like, bro, my arm like hurt, whatever. And I feel like he kind of like was like, but then like I had to go in like on Thursday that
Yeah.
next day and throw a pin on my own. And I was like, I'm gonna hit 90, bro. Like got to. And I hit lost. With the program thing, they fixed my program in a way when I went in to see it. They were like, bro, this is so bad because like they had me just doing like preset 90 drills. Which
Hmm.
like, bro, yeah. But they were like, bro, all right, we're gonna turn it in front because you're not getting like this.
Yeah.
I was like, huh, like that makes sense. And I feel like I've always just kind of just went up to the ear.
Hmm.
Went up to the ear, like no like rotation, no nothing. So made
I know
sense.
something that kind of cleaned up my arm path when I used to be like way too long. I used to do these like do you do those plyo drills where you like the wall is
Walk,
this way and then you
yeah,
go like
walking.
that and then try to swing like your arm like that?
Yeah, I do them like maybe like once every 2 weeks, but they got me on like a specific like five
I would
level
do
one.
that. I do that shit every time before I warm up. Like
Yeah.
that's like how I get my arm like going, and then I just like think about like flicking it, whatever the layback. I also started thinking instead of to the ear, I started thinking like more to like instead of doing like this whole like arm circle around, I would just think
Hmm.
like come here to like if I was
Yeah,
like a catcher kind of.
like a
You know,
middle
like you catch
infielder,
the
bro.
ball
I've
and then
really
you go
been.
like that. That's kind of what I thought about, and it cleaned it up. Because I used to be too high, and then I used to be too long.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the middle infielder turning two almost.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, literally. It's
Like
like
I
if
feel
yeah,
like,
it's like if the second baseman catches the ball and he just goes right here and
yeah, and
tries
you
to
turn
turn
into
two.
shot like because when it comes out that
Yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
and then what's really been helped me, and I'm not even BSing, bro. Like I swear on my life, I'm not BSing. Athletes Lab, I've been telling you it's like the travel teams, and they got practices in their groups on
Hmm.
Wednesdays. Dog will be throwing BP, bro. Dog,
Ooh, BP's money.
bro, I just be working on just keeping that
BP's
front
got to be
side
good for
here.
that.
Just keep my front side here. Just
But it's pretty. BP is pretty much all arm path. You're just like flicking it real quick
and I be having the guys that they're pretty good. They're right there every time. I can't throw a strike.
on
These guys can't
BP.
even get in my
Hell
cage,
no,
bro. We have we had 6 cages last night, and we had like 5 guys throwing live. I was front tossing still.
bro. My problem is just that like I'm just not used to throwing like 5 feet away. Like
Bro, and like throwing it in like
yeah.
this.
Like, do
Like
you know
I
how
can't
hard it
I
is for
can't
a pitcher? I don't know about you, but most pitchers I know, it's like you know how hard it is to like get a tweener. and try to throw to first and all that
bro.
stuff, bro.
Like,
That
dude,
thing,
you don't know if you should like underhanded or
or
like,
or when you're in practice and they hit the ball back to you and you have to throw it home, bro.
dog,
Those be the worst throws.
the worst, bro.
I don't know if it's because you're like not used to like throwing slow or like I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but
Everything speeds up. The dude's
yeah.
sprinting like his hair's on fire. And you're like,
Dude,
what?
did I tell you in season I got posted on one of those baseball accounts because it's bad. I came into close against Georgia Tech and it was like first and second, one out. This guy like slashed on me. I read it. He like showed the bunt, but I kept seeing him trying to pull back, and I was like, "Well, I'm about to get this guy right here." Threw it perfect, right back to me. Turn around, I go step, bro. I slipped. I looked like a little cartoon character that just went boink,
No
bro.
way.
And then I threw it. It was like into the, it was literally almost into the like out of bounds, like into the stands.
Out of bounds. Out of play. Out of bounds is
Out of
crazy.
play, out of play.
Out of bounds is
What a
crazy.
rough. That was a. I think I didn't pitch for like 2 weeks after that. That was a bad one.
Yeah.
Because I costed us from winning the ACC, like the ACC, like the conference wins.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Would you rather pitch home or away?
I I mean, obviously pitching home is comfortable, but dude, I just love going away and going into somebody's crib and just
Walk in the trap, take over the trap.
yeah,
That's what another guest said.
yeah, just going in there and being able to like literally just smack somebody is awesome.
And they
And then
own
everybody's like trying to hate on you, like boo.
like, dog, I just did that.
Yeah,
Would you rather pitch on turf or dirt?
dirt. I'm not a. I don't like turf.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Like I don't mind it, but I prefer dirt.
Dirt. Would you rather pitch against a righty or a lefty?
Righty.
Really? Wow.
Because I didn't have a splitter until now, so I was pretty much just all heater slider and it's a lot harder. If you mess up that slider and it goes in like right into that barrel, you're done.
Bro, for real.
You're done.
That lefty matchup with a ooh.
Yeah.
All right. And what pitch would you want to throw if you had to get a new one?
If I what?
And what pitch would you want to throw if you had to get a new one? Like if you had like a pitch to choose that you want to add or something like that.
Dude, honestly, if I can keep like all my velos and all my other pitches, I would love to have a little knuckleball in there. One of
A
your knuckleballs.
knuckleball?
One of your knuckleballs.
Dog, you seen him? Wow. In the
You got
cage,
some
there's
legit
no
ones.
lefty on the mound.
Didn't you throw one in the game one time? Oh, I thought it was probably in a warm up then.
I thought what I do is like if like I have a bad ball, I'll throw it to the catcher with a knuckleball. Like get a new one, I'll toss that knuckleball. Dang, bro. You know, I was just thinking about is like, dog. I was so not prime Josh Lanham when I saw you. Like, that was
Really?
like my like that was like
You're a lot different now?
well, so like freshman and sophomore year to end of sophomore year, like I was playing on the Bananas, and then
Yeah.
like right at the end of 2020, that was 2022. Then like 2022 fall, I was up to like 93 for some reason,
Damn.
and then like 2023 was my
What
down.
happened? You get too fat or something?
Dude, I
You
mean,
got big.
I was a little thick,
You
but
were
it
eating
wasn't
too much, bro. You were
100%. But I wasn't heavier than 250, and I'm 230 to 235 right now.
what do you think it was? You were just like a little bit more like cleaner arm path or like I don't know.
I mean, I best definitely have a cleaner arm path now. I think I was just maybe thinking too much, and I like
Mhm.
probably wasn't grinding as much as I should. You know, like you grind sometimes, and you take a few days off, and it turns into like a few days more than you should. Like you can't just grind once or twice a week. Like it's
Yeah.
not like enough. You gotta like get like 4 or 5 days a week, and have
Yeah.
like 2 of those days be one of those days where you're like, I don't feel like working. Shut up, Josh. We're in the
No,
gym.
literally.
We're going to get better. Like
Those be the worst ones because like if you do get up and you do it, like you feel good, and then if you don't, you're like, man, what am I doing? Like 30 minutes later, you're like, I mean, I could have gone. Like, why am I still here, or why am I not going?
Like literally, bro. And then you just gotta get up. Nick Saban told my brother that, or my brother heard from him or something, that everybody always talking about I'll start then, I'll start whenever, I'll start January, what? Just start now. You got an
Yeah,
idea on your mouth, just start now.
yeah,
Who's telling you not to start now?
that is true.
How often do you wash your towels?
Well, I have like three different ones that rotate, but I'd say like every 2 weeks.
I told my that's what I said. I got somewhere I rotate. Like I'll use one for about a couple days, and if I took like
Yeah.
a shower or two, maybe three showers in a day, I'll just
Mm-hmm.
throw it in the hamper or grab a new one. You feel me?
Yeah. Because the thing is that I have one in my shower that I hang, and then I have one that I, like if I use it, like the other one that I use sometimes, I always put it like in my closet. I have like a little like another one. I just put it on like I clip it on there. So if I go to the bathroom and there's not one there, like I'll have or if I don't bring this one, I'll have another one there in the bathroom.
Why do you strike me as a guy that has his laundry basket in the bathroom?
No, I have it. No, I do have it in the bathroom.
Do you have it in the bathroom?
Well, but it's not like what do you mean in the bathroom? Because I have
No.
like my bathroom is like the bathroom, like the sink, whatever, and then it's like the showers over here.
Okay.
So I have it like because my sister's not in the house anymore, so it's like that double sink thing where it's like
Oh,
whatever. So
yeah,
like
the drill.
I just put my laundry basket like in the corner where like she used to be, so it doesn't bother me.
So it is in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I guess that.
Why is that a bad thing?
No, I just like I don't know why.
I feel like it's more comfortable. I just like take your clothes off, throw it in there, and get in the shower.
I know, but like I don't know. I mean, I guess your bathroom connected to your room?
Yeah, no,
It's not, bro. Which one is it?
it's not. It's not.
Yeah, no.
I
So then where you go out your
mean, why is
door?
it so bad though? Like, I just get in there, take my clothes off, put it away, shower, get my towel, go out in my towel, change, and then that's where I put the other towel, hang it on there.
So you don't bring clothes in the bathroom with you?
Mm-mm.
So you walk around the house just towel. Someone could rip it off of you right quick. That's crazy.
I mean, like my parents aren't like they aren't always here,
Mhm.
and like when I shower at night, like I mean, I make sure I make sure I walk out, listen around, and then I go straight into my room.
I'd be like, yo. But I bring my clothes to the bathroom. I don't know how you do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
most
know
of
how
the
you
time
got a
I
towel
don't
big
bring.
enough for your.
Huh?
I don't know how you got a towel big enough for your.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't need a freaking blanket.
I, you know,
I don't
I
need a
guess
blanket towel or throw it on me.
that. No, for real. All right, Yoel Tejeda, I appreciate you getting in. I know you're about to leave for your flight here soon. Have you packed yet?
Yeah, I'm all packed. I'm ready.
Okay, good, good. I really appreciate your time, bro. I'll definitely text you again soon.
No, for sure.
That was a
Thank you for
fresh,
having me here, bro.
getting a fresh squeeze of intel, thoughts, and appeals to our boy Yoel Tejada from the Washington Nationals. Appreciate you coming in. We'll talk to you again soon. This is the Morning Juice. Thank you, Yoel. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye.
I'll see you, brother.